What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is a little bit different from the videos I normally make. We're not going fishing in this one, but I put out a question on Instagram on one of my stories that you could answer, and I just kind of asked what y'all wanted to see in videos, things you would want more insight about on my channel that I haven't been doing as much, and the majority of the questions were all lure and bait related. Like, what am I throwing? How do I throw it? Stuff like that. Favorite baits, favorite lures. So I decided to make a video to try and answer a lot of questions for y'all about that. So today's video, I've got 5 lures I'm gonna talk about with you guys, and I'm gonna say that these are my 5 best lures for the summer for me. Now, I'm not saying that these are the 5 best lures in the world or anything like that, or just, this is what worked for me this summer. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, so first lure we're gonna talk about is my number 5 lure. This is Bandito Bug. All right, we've got a green pumpkin Bandito Bug right here. And the way I like to fish this is we're gonna be throwing it on a Texas rig. We've got an extra wide gap hook, number 3, I believe. And we've got a little bullet weight, 3/16 ounce. I don't do a super heavy weight because normally I'm fishing these pretty shallow. And I just want to run y'all through real quick how I rig it. So you're just going to take it, and I will run the back of the bug, up to where the hook is going to bend like so. And that's when I'm going to pull the hook tip out of the lure, slide it up, and it's going to rest real nice right up there on the front of the hook. And then I like to go all the way through the bait with my hook, and then I will come back and tuck that hook back into the bait. So now it's weedless, guys, and I love throwing this rig. This is a big fish rig. I've caught so many big fish on it. I caught my best fish of 2019 on it, and so I'll be throwing this on the Lew's combo. I just got the Hack Attack. This is a pretty stout rod, good for setting a nice hook set. I'll just put it on 14-pound fluorocarbon, and yeah, it works wonders. And the reason that this is kind of like lower out of my top baits is I have not used this one as much as the others. So I don't get to use the Texas rig Bandito Bug as much because of what I've been fishing. I fish a lot of like wide open clear water right now, and in my opinion, it doesn't excel as much around that. The places that it excel at is gonna be around a lot of wood, timber, docks, structure like that. And so when I went back home to Louisiana, I crushed them on the Bandito Bug. I just think that it's a great lure, especially if you have a little bit stained water and you can throw around a lot of cover. It is my go-to soft plastic on the Texas rig, guys. So yeah, number 5, Texas rig Bandito Bug. All right, guys, number 4 lure of the year. If you've been following me on Instagram and on YouTube, you've seen this one a lot lately. We've got a jerkbait. The jerkbait I love to throw a lot is the Googan Bait Scout. This color is Elegee Bone. It is a great clear water jerkbait color, and the reason I've been throwing the jerkbait a lot is because I'm fishing a lot of fast-moving clear water, and I'll throw this in mainly the Comal River and the Guadalupe River, and I will throw it out there and I will just jerk this thing in real fast. Lots of fast twitches, fast pops. It's very erratic retrieve, and it just fires the fish up and they hit it. And if we can get a close-up on it, you can actually see this one's been used a good bit. Fish have been chewing on this one, so I've got a lot of good use out of this guy. But the thing is, he's gonna come in at 4. I had to put him on the list because I've caught so many fish on him in the summer. I just love this lure. It's kind of a new lure to me, but the truth is that there aren't a lot of situations where I would throw this as much as I do right now. So like I said, I fish the river a lot, and we've got that clear water, that current is great for throwing a jerkbait. But if I'm fishing like a pond, which I do a lot of pond fishing as well, I really probably won't pick up the jerkbait. It doesn't do well with vegetation or any kind of thick cover like that. It'll get hung up really easily. So anyways, number 4, jerkbait. All right, so number 3, this is where things got tricky. Had a really hard time deciding my top 3 order, but we're going to go with the Ned rig at number 3. Now this Ned rig is a Z-Man, just finesse head, paired with a Z-Man tickler, finesse tickler, yeah. So as you can tell, when I go with my soft plastics, I really like a nice natural green pumpkin or watermelon red flake color. This is green pumpkin. But I've really been liking this one. I throw the Finesse TRD a lot and the Googan Baits Rattling Ned a lot, but I will stick with the same green pattern if I can. So this guy, when you throw it, you want to be throwing it on a hard bottom. Do not throw it on snags. You will lose so many of them, as I have done in past videos. But when this guy's on the bottom, the Z-Man products are cool because the plastic floats, so it'll stand straight up. And this looks just like a crawfish on the bottom or a little minnow or something feeding on the bottom. But I've caught so many fish off this one. And the reason I decided to do it at number 3 is because I haven't caught as many big fish on it. It is good for catching numbers, and I love catching numbers, but it doesn't catch as big fish as my 1 and 2. So yeah, that was number 3, the Ned rig. Number 2, all right guys, this lure is so much fun to throw. I absolutely love it. It's another new one for me this year. Number 2, we have got the Top Water Popper. So I know y'all have seen me throw in this Googan Baits blooper just nonstop. And the reason it's number 2 is because I will only throw it in the morning or the evening. But if it is the morning or the evening, this is my number 1 lure. I'm picking it up. I'm not throwing anything else in the morning and evening. You're gonna catch a ton of big fish on this. I've caught lots and lots of good fish this year through the spring and the summer, and it just always gets big. I love this color. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't tried many other colors. So I've been throwing the Bone. It's an all white. And I mean, I just love it. I can throw this on, I love throwing it on braid. You get a good walking action out of it, but also I get away with throwing it on 10-pound test fluorocarbon on my spinning combo when I have to. It's not ideal, but I still get a good walking action out of it. You can either fish it slow, pop it, let it stop. I'll go with that method if I have murkier water, but I like to retrieve it a little bit faster when the water's really clear and they get a better look at what that lure is. So, man, this bait catches big fish and lots of fish, and it is just deadly. You can see it's beat up, but yeah, my number 2 bait for the summer this year. All right, without further ado, number 1. It's just gotta be my number 1 lure for the whole year. I've just caught so many fish on it. I've caught big fish on it. It never fails. You can throw it all day long, morning, middle of the day, evening. Number 1 lure is a stick worm. This specifically is the Yumdinger, and I'll go even further, the Wacky Rig stick worm. So what I do is I get a little size 1 hook. You don't need a big hook for this. And I just take it and I rig it right through the middle like that, guys. This will catch so many fish all year long, but this summer, man, I've caught some good ones on it. Caught a lot of good fish, caught a lot of fish on it. I like throwing the watermelon. I like throwing the watermelon red flake Yumdinger. This one's a little harder to throw. It's a light worm, but I like the way it sinks and shimmies. Also, guys, I just want to put out there that I am saying on these baits and techniques that this is not exclusive to the brand you're throwing. You could throw a Senko, you can throw a lunker log, you can throw just a stick worm. Guys, the same thing with the poppers, jerk baits, other brands work. You know, so just get out there, try these techniques, but this is a killer. If you have not thrown this, you're missing out on so many fish. And yeah, not much more else I can say about that. But thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope that this helps you out somehow. You know, like, again, I just want to put it out there. I'm not saying these are the 5 best lures in the world. These aren't the 5 best bass lures or whatever. This is what has worked for me so well this year and this summer. And, you know, hopefully you can try some of these baits out. Like I said, maybe I just wanted to help you catch more fish, catch bigger fish, whatever. But if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up for me. Like the video for me, guys. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you want to see in future videos. You want to see more videos like this, or maybe you want to see me try new places, just get out and adventure more, catch more fish, stuff like that. More bank fishing, boat fishing, kayak fishing. Just let me know what you want to see, guys, and I'll respond to your comments and get back with you. And most importantly, if you're enjoying the content, guys, hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, guys, you got to go subscribed. That way you won't miss out on any videos, anything I'm putting out there, and it helps me so much. Just, you know, every time I see a subscriber, I get excited and stuff, but it's helping me out. I'm pushing for 1,000 subs. So yeah, we're going to just keep the ball rolling, and thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.